Adventure is out there. Set off into these action-adventure games releasing in 2022. You might want to stick some extra rations in your Adventurers pack, because 2022 is set to be a big one for action-adventure games. It's a genre that has a fair overlap with others, and if you want to see our pick for best upcoming RPG games specifically, we've got you covered. Just click the card on screen now, and if you do, tell Maddie I said hi, okay? Before we set off on our adventure, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another one of our videos. Right, let's get going.
They told me they fixed it.
First on our list, we have the cutest Whittle entry. Sorry. First up, we have Tunic, an isometric action game where you play as the bravest little fox there ever was. Armed with a sword and shield, you set off into a land filled with mystery and magic waiting to be unearthed. Don't let the adorable animation style, relaxing music, and sunset color palette mislead you though. This is a game full of tricky environmental puzzles and even trickier boss fights. You might be a tiny little fox, but that doesn't mean the monsters will be picking on someone their own size. You'll be taking on mighty bosses on the ground and in the skies, so keep your fuzzy little wits about you. Next up, we're taking a trip to the quaint little town of Redfall, Massachusetts, to take on vampires who have blocked out the sun and cut off the entire island from the rest of the world. This upcoming FPS is basically everything you could want from a game. Co-op and single-player options? Check. Open world? Check. Special abilities to use against a vampire threat? Check. A roster of lovable player characters including a combat engineer with robot sidekick and internet-famous paranormal investigator? Specific request, but check.
Behind me, we are witnessing clear signs of cult activity.
Redfall is set to be our new co-op session, and we can't wait to argue over who gets to play Layla when it releases this year. If you've ever wanted to feel like a kung fu master, you won't have to wait long until Sifu Butterfly kicks its way into our lives this month. In this stylish beat-em-up, you'll play as a kung fu student on the path of revenge, as he seeks those who murdered his family. Given that the game is called Sifu, which is the term given to kung fu masters, we're hoping that means the path is a successful one. But you'll have to wait a tiny bit longer to fight your way through this frankly stunning action-adventure. Dojo just wish it was out already. Fans of the Batman Arkham series, rejoice, as Rocksteady have locked onto a new target in the DC universe with the upcoming action-adventure Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Set in Metropolis, you'll be playing as Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, Harley Quinn and King Shark who, no matter how jacked they make him, will never stop looking like the goodest boy. Look at that cute little apex predator. Aww. The mission for these four criminals is hardly a secret. They're tasked with killing the Justice League. Just how they're going to take on Superman and co remains a mystery, but expect chaos. Lots and lots of chaos.
Did you get him? Really? Why don't you just mail me the bullet?
It's block again. LEGO have come to play this year with the Skywalker Saga, which will give us a chance to play through all 9 films with a whimsical LEGO twist. The icing on the plastic cake, however, is that we have a roster of nearly 300 playable characters to choose from. You've got your Star Wars classics like Luke, Yoda, Darth Maul, Padme, and Kylo Ren, sure. But hiding in amongst the gameplay trailers are also the likes of Poe Dameron, Greedo, and Yaddle. Anyone fancy an all-jabber run of the 9 games? Just us? Come on guys. As a young Luke Skywalker once said, I feel the conflict within you. Let go of your hate.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
So be it, Jedi.
Despite the departure of spooky creative director Nakamura last year, Ghostwire Tokyo is sticking to its 2022 release window, which is good because we're not sure we could wait any longer.
Still your fear. I will be her salvation.
Ghostwire Tokyo is an action-adventure game that plays with the supernatural, and you'll be exploring the neon-lit streets of, you guessed it, Tokyo, trying to overthrow the supernatural forces that have caused the population to vanish. This is a haunting and, quite frankly, terrifying premise. Although we must admit the idea of getting to visit some of Tokyo's most iconic landmarks, from Shibuya Crossing to Tokyo Tower, without the crowds of tourists pushing their way to a good photo, sounds pretty appealing.
It's up to you to save Tokyo.
You know the rules, save the most precious entry till last. The Lord of the Rings Gollum has been lurking in the shadows, occasionally popping up to eat a raw fish or two, for a while now. The events of the game take place before Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, but that doesn't mean the game will be missing some of our favourite fantasy friends. It's already been announced that a younger Gandalf will be making an appearance from back in his grey heyday. It looks like Gollum's conflicted personalities will show up in gameplay too, as Smeagol and Gollum battle it out for brain space. Whether this game is going to make us feel sorry for the wrinkly little lad is waiting to be seen. They might still make a Gollum apologist out of us yet.
Nasty, filthy oxes! Kill them! No, we must hide! We can't let them get their nasty, filthy handses on our precious.
And there you have it, some of the amazing action-adventure games we're looking forward to getting lost in 2022. Let us know what you're most excited for in the comments, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video from us.
I was just about to do that!